I feel like I'm surrounded by idiots. Is that normal for an architect? Yo, I ain't trying to say I agree with this, but I low-key do. We're gonna take the 16 personalities Myers-Briggs test or whatever the hell, because everyone always asks me what my personality type is, and I normally tell them I don't give a flying about your little hex code personality test, okay? I don't need a little identification number. But you know what? So I never have to answer the question again, and so you know, I'm gonna take it. I got you. You regularly make new friends. Like, I hate these questions. No. Cause like, yes, but no. How regular is regular? See, it's relative. Like, there's no quantity. The thing is, like, I be making friends, but like, it's like at events where there's a lot of people. Like, if I, you know, like, I'm pretty connected in the streaming industry because I made a lot of friends. I would say, like, kind of when I like leave the house, but I don't like, my living situation doesn't. I'll say this a little bit. Complex and novel ideas excite you more than simple and straightforward ones. Okay, but like sometimes complex ideas are not complex, bitch. You're just saying something in cursive and expecting me to figure the out. And there's no reason you needed to make it that complicated. So I'm going to say middle of the line. Depends on the idea. You usually feel more persuaded by what resonates emotionally with you than by factual arguments. Oh, disagree. Hard disagree. No. I'm a facts before feelings guy. And as a content creator, that does not work for a lot of the audience. So I got to like reel it in a little bit sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I felt a little bit off put. Okay, cool. Did I do anything wrong? No. Shut up. Like, yo, your living and workspaces are clean and organized. I would say mostly. It just depends on how depressed I am. You usually stay calm even under a lot of pressure. It depends. When I'm calm, I either freak out or I like lock in so hard. You have never even seen me lock in that hard. Like I will just be like, or I'm like, not breathing. It just depends. So I'm gonna say middle of the line. Really, it's like 50-50. I was gonna look busted. Yo, come on, bro. I wouldn't show my face looking busted. You find the idea of networking and promoting yourself to strangers very daunting. Okay, I do this on accident. And what I mean by that is like in my industry, streaming, I'm very social. I know a lot of like high profile people and a lot of people be like, why? Like, you know, I'm not really up there with them or whatever. I'm gonna be honest. I don't really promote my stuff to them. I'm just low-key a likable guy. Like, I know it sounds crazy. I know you would not believe it. I know. But like, they just think I'm funny. And then we're friends and then they do stuff with me. So I don't really think that's me promoting myself. That's just me being myself and they F with me. So I'm going to say, yes, I find the idea of it daunting, but I don't really actively need to do it because I do it on accident. I don't know. I got charisma on accident. I'm like the funny person that just says, people always tell me they like me because I say what I believe without being scared about it. And I say what they're thinking a lot of the time. I've been told this by many people. They're like, oh yeah, you said what I was thinking. And I'm glad you did. Like so many people. So that's why they like me. Prioritize to implant tasks effectively, often completing them well before the deadline. Okay, when I was in school and before I had health issues, yes. After my health issues, So I would say yes when I am required to, but if I'm not, no. So I would say yes, but like not all the time. Like especially not now. If it's my own thing, like I'll delay it sometimes. People's stories and emotions speak louder to you than numbers or data. Okay, like depends. Like, yeah, stories and emotions are more interesting. But like if you're using your emotions as a crutch to validate your argument when the argument can be purely explained with numerical data and numbers, shut the up. I don't care how you feel. We have the data. Your feelings are irrelevant. We're not talking about your feelings. So it depends. Because it really depends. I love hearing stories from people and getting tea and gossip. That's great. But like, if you're trying to use some random emotional point that is really not relevant in a completely logical argument, I don't care. Middle, you like using organizing tools? Yes. Even a small mistake can cause you to doubt your overall abilities and knowledge. Knowledge, no. Abilities, no. I feel like I've been gaslit by the internet into thinking I'm a meaner person than I am in some regards. Or like, that I'm actually a bad person. So I guess yes, but like that's kind of the extent of it. You feel comfortable with just walking up to someone and striking up a conversation? No. People that can do that, like, I don't know what you got going on, but I don't have it. If it's a party and like you're talking to someone I know, I'll come up to you and be like, put my arm around my friend, yo, what's good? Introduce myself. That's mad easy. I can do that any day of the week. But if you're alone and I'm alone and I don't know anyone you're talking to and I gotta walk up to you, no. No. So maybe, I don't know, is that like, maybe I'll tone it down a notch, because I do feel like if I can do it with other people, that's not terrible. You're not too interested in discussions about various interpretations of creative works. Like what, art history? That boring as hell. I ain't even gonna lie. Yeah. No, like, I mean, depends. If it's like a movie or something, but like, I feel like I lean toward no more, but it really depends. Because I be loving commentary videos, but like about real people, not about creative stuff. But like, if you want me to do some fine arts bullshit, I do not enjoy that. So, you prioritize facts over people's feelings when determining the course of an action. Yes. Durr. I just said that for the past 5 minutes. Yes. I will consider your feelings sometimes, but like, if it is a purely emotional situation, like an argument between friends, I'll look at it logically, look at it emotionally, come to a conclusion, factoring in both. But if it is a purely logical discussion and you want to bring in emotions because your point isn't valid, to add some validity, some fluff validity by garnering sympathy from me, it's not gonna work, stupid. You have to pull that BS with somebody else. So depends. But I feel like I'm very much so facts a lot of times. You often allow the day to unfold without any schedule at all. I mean, low-key, I do that a lot, yeah. I like a schedule, but like, I be chronically ill, so it'd be getting messed up. You rarely worry about whether you make a good impression on people you meet. Like, it depends. Sometimes I don't really be giving a f, but like, sometimes I really be giving a f. So, I would say disagree. You enjoy participating in team-based activities. No, bro. If I can do it by myself, I would prefer that, bro. I don't gotta worry about XYZ person f***ing it up for me. I don't gotta worry about Tiffany being asleep at the team meeting and then she gets all the credit. No. You enjoy experimenting with new and untested approaches. Okay, if I think the new and untested approach will benefit me, yes. But if I know there's a formula that works 99% of the time, I'm doing that. Why make my life harder? So I'd say yes, but like, depends. Prioritize being sensitive over being completely honest. Disagree. Once again, yo, feelings, bitch. Nah, but I do care about people's feelings. Like, I ain't trying to sound like a complete sociopath, but it's like, I think sometimes people really weigh them more heavily than they should be factored in. Like, if it's a purely logical discussion and you're making it emotional, please stop it. You actively seek out new experiences and knowledge areas to explore. I would say yes, but also no, but also yes. Like, I used to be more into this, but now that I'm like work, I feel like no. I'll say yeah. You're prone to worrying about things that will take a turn for the, you're prone to worrying that things take a turn for the worse. I do be having anxiety, so I would say yes. You enjoy solitary hobbies or activities more than group ones. It really depends on the activity. You cannot imagine yourself writing fictional stories for a living. I think I could write some bomb ass fiction, but the whole like writing part sounds daunting. But like, nah, I could see it. You favor efficiency in decisions, even if it means disregarding emotional access. Yeah, how many times are you gonna ask me the same question repackaged? Huh? Should I like put like a here? Because like, I feel like if I put it here, it's gonna be like sociopath. Like, I have a lot of empathy, but it's like, I don't like when people use empathy as a crutch for non-arguments to try to make me feel like what I'm saying is factually wrong when everyone knows it's correct if you look at the data or something. You know? Do you prefer to do your chores before allowing yourself to relax? Yes. I cannot relax if I have stuff I need to do. I'll be thinking about it the whole time. Disagreements, you prioritize proving your point over preserving the feelings of others. Like I said, it depends on who I'm arguing with, bro. I'm gonna say for this one, it depends. Because sometimes it's not worth it. But sometimes I really think like, I'm tired of you using your emotions as a way to like cancel out whatever criticism or whatever discussion we're having. That's stupid. I would say agree, but I do feel like it depends on who I'm talking to. You usually wait for others to introduce themselves first at social gatherings. Yeah. Your mood can change very quickly. Not normally, no. Because like when I be crashed out on stream, I'm not like actually like, I wouldn't do that in real life, you know? I'm ignoring how I act on stream in this. You're not easily swayed by emotional arguments. Yeah, I mean, You often end up doing things at the last possible moment. No, I dead hate that. I dead hate doing that. You enjoy debating ethical dilemmas. Okay, yeah. I love doing this. The problem with this is I can't do it on stream. I've learned, no. Because people be taking what you say and trying to, you know, make some entire personality type out of you as if you're like some up person for talking about a circumstance that wasn't even real in the first place. So yes, but I wish I didn't. Because the other perspectives and viewpoints fascinate me. Usually prefer to be around others. I actually do, to be honest. You become bored or lose interest when discussions get highly theoretical. Like, it depends, bro. I would say normally no. But like, if it's too theoretical, I'm like, bro, like, I don't care. Or like, it depends. You have to catch me at the right time. When facts and feelings conflict, you usually find yourself following your heart. No. Yo, listen, if there's one thing y'all can take away from this, your feelings lie to you, okay? Your feelings are always going to put you as the correct one. They're always going to put you as the one in the wrong. They're always going to or the one in the right. They're always going to prioritize you over any other argument or any other situation happening. And that completely screws you over in life in most circumstances. If you're making any decision when you're emotional, it's going to be a skewed decision. So I try to not factor it in. You find it challenging to maintain a consistent work or study schedule. Like, no, I get everything done normally within the right amount of time, but I wish it was more structured. So I would say like, no, but I wish it was more structured. You rarely second guess the choices you have made. Nah, I'll be second guessing like low key everything. I can't even decide what YouTube thumbnail to make. Well, it depends, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I feel like I second guess it, but then I tell myself, no, you made the right call. But I'm like, but maybe, but no, but maybe, but no. You know, I always like come back to the original decision a lot of the time. Your friends would describe you as lively and outgoing. It depends on when you catch me. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I be feeling like ass. I mean, I don't know if I should factor my illness into my personality. Cause like, but like if I feel like I'm getting stabbed in the forehead, like I'm not gonna be like, hi, lovely to see you. Like, what are we talking about? You would be like yelling and cussing at people if you felt that way. The fact that I'm not doing that means I am low-key Buddha, okay? Bitch. So be grateful. I have enough control over my emotional regulations to not do that, because if anyone else felt the pain I felt all the time and they just started getting used to experiencing it, they would be literally an emotional wreck. You're drawn to various forms of creative expression such as writing. Okay, yes, but not writing. You usually base your choices on objective facts rather than emotional impressions. Yes. How many times are you gonna ask me the question? You have a to-do list for each day? No. Like sometimes, but no. You rarely feel insecure. It depends on what it's about. I ain't gonna lie. You avoid making phone calls. No. Yeah, I'm socially anxious, but like I ain't that socially anxious. You enjoy exploring unfamiliar ideas and viewpoints. Yes. You can easily connect with people you have just met. I don't know, man. I feel like I vibe hard. Sometimes I just don't. Depends on who I'm talking to. Sometimes I vibe hard. Sometimes I flop. Your plans are interrupted. Your top priority is to get back on track as soon as possible. Like, it depends. Like, how solid are the plans? What are they for? You're still bothered by mistakes you made a long time ago. Am I? I ain't really bothered with myself. I'm more bothered with like people's reactions or constantly bringing them up as if like one 30-second clip of me doing ABC is indicative of my entire personality. So not really. The reaction makes it annoying. You're not too interested in discussing theories or what the world could look like in the future. Nah, I dead love that. Your emotions control you more than you control them. No. Well, I want to think no, but I honestly might be lying to myself. I don't know. I feel like this is one of those questions where you can easily lie to yourself. I feel like I'm pretty good at discerning between the two. I went hard disagree because I'm still a person. When you're making decisions, you focus more on how the affected people might feel rather than what's most logical. No. Your personal work style is closer to spontaneous bursts of energy than organized or consistent efforts. Bro, it depends. When you think someone thinks highly of you, you wonder how long it will take for them to feel disappointed in you. No. You would love a job that requires you to work alone most of the time. I mean, I already do that, so I guess kind of. You believe that pondering abstract philosophical questions is a waste of time. Like, I do believe that, but I still like doing it. But I do definitely believe that. Like, there's no point a lot of the time, you know? But I do like doing it, so like watching TV is a waste of time. I'll still do it. You feel drawn to busy, bustling atmospheres than quiet and intimate places. It depends on the context. If a decision feels right to you, you often act on it without needing further proof. Oh no. No, 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 no. I need some analytics. You often feel overwhelmed. I wouldn't say often. You complete things methodically without skipping over any steps. I feel like I used to be better at this. You prefer tasks that require you to come up with creative solutions rather than follow concrete. I would say I'm more lean to this, but I still do like some concrete steps. You know? So, you're more likely to rely on emotional intuition. No, bro. Why? Stop asking me this. Like, I do factor that in sometimes, though, because sometimes it's correct. You struggle with deadlines. No, if I know I need to do it, I'll do it. It's just when it's my own personal deadline, it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. Like, I don't really care. You feel confident that things will work out for you? Yeah, because I've figured it the fuck out thus far. So, listen, I should have died. Okay, I'm just saying. All right, the fact that I'm still breathing is crazy. So, the architects, the INTJ-A. There you go. There you go. Y'all see that? Stupid. Now you can remember this and stop asking me. Damn, I got a whole article telling me about myself. Crazy. Thought constitutes the greatness of man. A man is a reed, the feeblest thing in nature, but he is thinking a reed. Bro, like, can we stop with the Socrates, man? Come on. Oh, sorry. Blaise Pascal. Like, the reed. What am I doing? Playing the oboe? Like, come on. As an INTJ, you possess a rare combination of vision and pragmatism. Your analytical mind constantly seeks to understand the world around you, driven by an insatiable curiosity and desire to improve systems and ideas. Your approach life with a strategic mindset and always looking for several steps ahead and planning. Yeah, I feel like that's kind of accurate. I feel like as I've gotten older, I've definitely adopted more of a like we ball mentality, but that's just because I'm tired of thinking, you know. Your independent nature is one of your defining characteristics. You value autonomy and often prefer to work alone, trusting your own judgment and abilities above all else. The self-resilience combined with your intellectual prowess allows you to tackle problems with confidence. Okay, like what are my dark traits though? I feel like you like giving me like too much praise. I'm more introverted than extroverted, but I'm not that introverted. If you're fewer yet deeper, meaningful social interactions and feel drawn to calmer environments, low key probably yeah. Intuitive, you're likely to have very imaginative and open mind, focusing on hitting meanings. Thinking. Yo, there's thinking and feeling, 90% thinking. Hey guys, I'm not 100% thinking. I'm not a sociopath, guys. I'm pretty close though. I ain't there yet though. Judging, you're likely organized, decisive, and thorough, valuing structure. Yeah, no, I'd be judgmental. I don't even know. Yeah, assertive. I definitely am more assertive than less assertive, but I wish I was more assertive. But also, like, I feel like my anxiety be kind of like, When your rational approach to life serves you well in many situations, it can sometimes create challenges in your personal relationships. Oh, come on, guys. No, you don't gotta clock me too much now. You may find emotional expressions and social niceties puzzling or unnecessary. Preferring a direct communication and logical discussions. This tendency can make you appear aloof and detached, even when you care deeply. See, they added the even when you care deeply. See, I'm not a sociopath, guys. I ain't there yet. A few more trauma episodes, I might be, but your pursuit of knowledge and improvement is relentless. You have high standards for yourself and others, always striving for efficiency. The drive for perfection can be both a strength and a weakness, pushing you to achieve great things, but also potentially leading to stress and burnout. Word. In your professional life, you thrive on intellectual challenges and opportunity to implement your innovative ideas. You excel in roles that allow you to utilize your strategic thinking and problem-solving skills, like science, technology, or business strategy. Your ability to see the big picture while also attending to crucial details makes you a valuable asset. See, this is why when I don't be caring at parties, people think I seem cool, but like in reality, I just don't be caring. Okay. Anyways, this proves that I'm about my money. Like I've been saying. Like if I'm ever getting canceled for something, I'm leaving it up, bro. Let me get the money from the views. That's crazy. However, if your preference for working independently and your dislike for office politics can sometimes hinder your career progression. Yeah, no, I hate that shit. Learning to navigate social dynamics and communicate your values is crucial. Your strength, seeking growth. Your constant quest for knowledge fuels personal growth. Long-term planning, your ability to set and ambitious goals, okay? Objective self-analysis. You excel at objectively amazing your own thoughts. Intellectual curiosity. Your weakness, overlooking emotional intelligence. Okay, but some of y'all think you're emotionally intelligent and you're just emotionally unstable. So it's like, What do you mean? No, like dead ass. Some of y'all be like, I'm in tune with my emotions. No, Susie, your emotions control you. You're not in tune with shit. You let them run through your body and control you like a puppet. Emotionally intelligent, my ass. Analysis paralysis. Your tendency to analyze can sometimes prevent you from taking action. That I do struggle with that sometimes. Perfectionism, I do struggle with that a little bit too. But I've kind of cut that out because the YouTube algorithm, you know what I'm saying? Consistency. You know what I'm saying? Need for control. Your need for certainty can limit your ability to adapt and grow in certain situations. Yeah, that is true. Your relationships. Oh God, guys. Is this why I'm single? In your relationships, you value depth, authenticity, and intellectual connections above all else. You seek partners and friends who engage in meaningful conversations and appreciate your unique perspective on the world. Your loyalty and commitment runs deep even if you don't always express your feelings openly. However, your tendency to prioritize logic over emotion can sometimes create challenges in your personal connections. You may struggle to understand and respond to others' emotional needs. And be direct communication style might sometimes come across as harsher and sensitive. Learning to balance your natural rationality with empathy and emotional expression is crucial. Damn, bruh. They clocked me. Strengths, you're loyal. I am loyal. I will be honest. Hey, I'll give myself that. I ain't backstabbed nobody yet. Some of these people in this industry be backstabbing everybody. Whole groups, whole companies, just to make themselves look good or prop themselves up. So I can proudly say I've never done that. Now who knows what the future holds? I might be a shady, you know what I'm saying? The bag is there. I don't know. Maybe I should start cheating because I'm tired of getting cheated. Intellectual depth. You bring depth and fascinating insights to relationships. Okay, word. Problem solving. Your analytic skills make you an invaluable ally. Direct communication. Your straightforward approach fosters trust. Word. Yeah, no, people low-key don't be like thinking I'm lying. That's the truth. Listen, I might be jarring. I might be a little bit crazy, but I don't really lie on people. So if you ask my opinion, I'm gonna tell you it most of the time, which is bad. That's not great, but I will do it. Damn, I need to stop that. I ain't gonna lie. Emotionally reserved. You may find it difficult to verbalize or show affection while leaving people unsure about your feelings. I feel like I've gotten good at like inserting like politeness into the way I say things over text, so people don't think I'm like crazy. But part of me wants to go back to my old way of just like typing like I'm a robot, because I feel like that just looks cooler. Unironically. Need for independence. Your need for alone time might be misinterpreted as disinterest. Dislike a small talk. Yeah, I hate small talk. Awful. High expectations. Okay, but yeah, like why you giving effort of 2? Pay $9 to see the full results. I'll stay poor. Architects you may know. Who is that? I don't even know who that is. He sound like some foreign dictator though. I ain't gonna lie. He might be a great guy, but with that name, bro, like I'm hearing the oppression and the country you're controlling. I don't know what you doing. That or you some philosopher. Michelle Obama, Elon Musk. Damn, bro. They got me with Elon Musk. I hate what he did to Twitter though. Like this, you know what I'm saying? Like he a billionaire though. Honestly, screw it. I'll take it. Christopher Nolan, Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm not saying the Ras part because you not clip me out of context. Colin Powell. I don't even know. Like, okay. Walter White from Breaking Bad. Nah, you got me with Walter White. That's crazy. He a businessman though. Gandalf. I don't know who any of these people are. Katniss Evergreen. 7'9". Jay Gatsby. For 4 years, I've been called evil. In fact, I don't mind. I prefer it. Oh my God, this is gonna be me. This is gonna be me typing this me if I was an incel. I dead ass swear to God. For 4 years, I've been called evil. Yes, I have. I'm tired of it. Okay, I can't be the villain because if you knew what happened behind the scenes, I would be the hero, bitch. I feel like every villain says that, but like, no, actually, yo, if everything ever I've done in this industry has been aired out, I would look like a saint compared to like 50% of these motherfuckers. I'm so serious. I can say that confidently. I have never screwed over anyone for a business connection yet. Never screwed over a company, any of that. So I'm just saying. In fact, I prefer it. Fear makes people cautious. It forces them to think before acting. Bro is literally giving a soliloquy about how he's glad people are scared of him. Here's the real question. Do I enjoy this because it's a strategic advantage or because it's a shield? And if it's a shield, what exactly am I protecting? I had the same problem too, but I like it. Wait, Loki, this is me though. Like, I'm glad you're kind of fearful of me, but I don't know why. Especially in this industry. I haven't had people try to test me as much as I have seen them test my friends. That's for damn sure. I've had some people that I was around, other people I've been around were around, and they went after people that I was friends with and just acted like I wasn't there. And because they were easier targets. But I don't know why I was the harder one. But I'm glad. You know what I'm saying? They listen, there's some people that would pipe up and say crazy, disrespectful, you know? But whenever it's with me, silence. They don't even try it. And I'm kind of like, thank God. Like, actually, thank God. I don't know what I possess to give people this impression, especially in this industry, but I am so glad you know not to try it with me because I will air your shit out. I guess it's because I think my thing is I'm not scared of saying how I feel, even if it makes me look bad. And I actually have the balls, which is the problem. That does screw me over a lot. But it makes it where like no one tries to mess with me. Because I'll say what I actually feel and what I think is right, even if like I look worse a lot of the times. Whereas most people, especially in like this industry, because to be fair, I'm not saying these people are fake or anything that do that. It serves you to do it. If you pretend to have a different opinion or keep quiet about stuff when you really want to say something, you look better 80% of the time publicly. Behind the scenes, some of these people are monsters. They're just really good at putting on a show. I am not. What you see is what you get. I'm actually, I think, a little bit more calm off stream. Some of these people, it's the reverse. They care so much about how they look, so much about their image, so much about what they look. They don't care about anything else behind the scenes because they never expect anyone that they screw over or pass up or harm to come out and be like, hey, you did this. Because if you do that, you a lot of the time catch 50% of the flack the person you're calling out catches. You're going to get crap for it either way. So most people don't do that because it's self-preservation. They don't want to get crap for it, even if they know something that the other person did was wrong. Me, I have this problem where I'm very much like, you dead wrong for this, and I'm gonna say it, but then I get crap for it too. But because of that, people are less inclined to mess with me. It's not great for me to have with this being my job. Anyone struggles for being too literal? Okay, yeah, word. Got used to this, but I rephrased it with a better after like two times or a seemingly long explanation that ends with me getting understood, but vaguely embarrassed by how many words I have used. Wait, no, I be doing that on stream. Y'all know when I say something, I'm like, I think this. And everyone in chat is like, whoa. You said that? What you mean? Huh? What you mean by that? Question mark? I be seeing question marks. Bro, what? And then there's that one person that's like, to be honest, yeah. But then there's everyone that's like, what you mean? And then I explain it and then y'all are like, oh, that makes sense. But like, that's bad as a streamer. Like, I be giving my opinion before I explain it all the time. I think A, now here's why. Not here's why I think A. A lot of time you're like, oh, he thinks that? Oh, okay, damn. What the f? And then you hear me say it and you're like, oh, that actually makes sense. But that's my problem. You be stressing us out. But at the end of the day, it comes around. It comes around. You get it eventually. And I kind of like that. And here's why. I don't have to worry about having no dream SMP ass audience. I can say something a little bit out of pocket and you're not going to be like, oh my God, my jimmies are soiled. You're a terrible person now. Like, yo, I'm so glad I don't have to deal with that anymore. The only people that do that are the same people that have been doing that for 3-4 years, and they're going to keep doing it. They don't watch me, so I gain or lose nothing, really. They just yapping. So that's good. Makes it where, like, you have more longevity. Because if your audience knows who you truly are can't ruin your career. Like, that's why I'm not worried. No expose is going to come out. Because everything I've done bad, I've done it publicly. All my sins have been public. So it's like, realistically, I got nothing to hide. And I'm so grateful for it. And anything that I got to hide, every other person on the planet already does or is hiding it too. Like, I've literally been on stream and be like, yeah, I've said a slur once or twice, like, in my life. You have too.
You are so out of pocket, it scares me. Not in the Mayoshi is going to be cancelled type way. It's more in the should I call the doctor that he is out again?
Yeah. Yeah, it goes controversial opinion. Hear me out. All right, let's hear it. No, but like, I'm going to be honest. And everyone has said slurs before. And don't pretend like you haven't, bro. Okay. You probably grew up saying them and didn't know what they meant. And I said this once and someone was like, wow, he's a terrible person. I'm like, no, No, no. Am I still doing that? Exactly. Shut up, Karen. Like, what are we talking about? I be saying stuff like that, but yo, there are so many streamers that will be scared to say that. I've said slurs before. Some people, that's career ending. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, literally, because their audience is so used to them being so perfect and they put up that facade that, like, they can't mess up. And I don't want that. I don't want to be so stressed out about my image to the point where I can't even make a human mistake. But that's what happens if you like really PRify yourself too much, which is why I refuse to do that. Even when I was more PRified, I was the least PRified person out of everyone, which is why I got the most shit. And some of the people that just didn't like me from back then just are now able to say it publicly and not get on for it, because y'all been not liking me. It's just before there were enough people that did like me that they would defend me and you get eaten up. But now that my audience is tinier and like, you know, more employed, you're willing to speak about it because you dislike me for XYZ. I learned the art was learned like 2020. That's what I'm saying, bro. Okay, I didn't learn that, but like some people, you know, but like, yeah, I don't care, bro. Like, I'm not gonna pretend to be better than I am. I honestly think if people saw the way I behaved off stream, they would think I was a way better person, which is so crazy because I feel like it's always the reverse. It's always the reverse for most people, you know? Like, if I had a reality show about my life that like wasn't dramatized, I didn't have these crazy sociopath castmates pushing my buttons all the time, y'all would look at it and be like, wow, he's a lot nicer than I thought. I've been told that a lot too. Wow, you kind of seemed like a bitch, but like now I've gotten to know you, like you're actually really cool. It's just like you're a little too honest. It's actually crazy that there are people that be like thinking the way I do. That sounds crazy, but I don't mind people. I just wish they were more logical. Small talk is mentally exhausting. Why waste time discussing the weather? Precisely, the first thing I say when people walk up to me is, if you know nothing about a topic that will interest me, do not bother trying. Wait, I need to just find these people and start being like, let's make a group chat, bitch. Y'all low-key funny. I ain't gonna lie. Yo, cause like, this is so f***ed up. But like, you know you've thought this before. You just not saying it. You're just not saying it. And that's the thing. I will say it. Whatever I say is too blunt, leading to bad first impressions or misunderstandings during teamwork. Yeah, no, me too, bro. But the thing is, like, okay, I feel like I have this problem where my first impression for a lot of people is either really good or really bad. This happened a lot in, I wouldn't say I had bad first impressions. I was a bit jarring. I had some bad first impressions with a lot of people, especially at some people I used to work with. And they were like, oh, you know, and then what will happen is there'll be some crazy event where everyone is stressed out or something's happening or like, and then I like do something useful. Or I'm like very there for some person, or like I'm very like logical about solving some problem everyone's having. And then everyone's like, oh, you're not a okay, I do like you. You know, I've come around to it. I've warmed up to it. You're just a little too honest. Like, that's normally always what happens. It's like the person, if they don't like me, they'll be like, I'll be like a little bit jarring or off-putting. And then there will be like a experience where something bad is happening to everyone and I will either solve it or say something about the bad thing that is like profound. Or sometimes, this is my favorite. And by favorite, I mean this pisses me off. I will have been saying the logical thing that we should have done for months. Everyone ignores me, hits the fan. And then suddenly everyone's like, how could this have happened? And then I tell them, I said this 3 months ago. And then everyone's like, oh, you did. Yeah. But no one listened to my ass. That gets me so mad. So mad. So mad. And the self-control I have to have at that time to not be like, bitch, I told you so once, twice, thrice, and you still ignore me. Because they had like a jarring first impression of me. So they kind of thought I was like nutty or whatever. You know, but in reality, I was saying the hard truth that just, it didn't sound good to say out loud. I had this happen so many times and it was so frustrating. It's so frustrating because it's like, if you just listen to me, not that I'm always right, but it's like, if you had just even considered my opinion, even a little bit, maybe we could have avoided this big cluster that we're all in now because no one took me seriously for like 3 months. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you didn't take me seriously for 3 months. And now suddenly you're like, how could this have happened? When if you just even factored, in my opinion, you would have thought it made sense. Or if you heard me out, but they wouldn't do that, or people wouldn't do that. So, and it's a lot easier to do this when I'm not involved in the situation. Like, I feel like I'm better at doing this for other people than myself. Because there's emotions when it's you. That's the thing. Yeah, I had that happen to me a lot too, which was frustrating. But you know what? Most people at the end of the day came around to it. It just took a bunch of bad stuff happening for people to realize, oh, he's just not emotionally involved. Because I'm gonna be honest, a lot of these decisions that I was like trying to weigh my opinion on, there should not have been any emotions involved. It was an irrelevant, like it was a moot point. Like saying emotions are a moot point in a discussion sounds like you sound like a sociopath, but like sometimes they really are. My logistical side is not appreciated until there's a problem that needs to be fixed. And then everyone's like, damn, Quinn's a smart ass guy, or he like really had our back in this scenario. But it's like, you gotta have some up shit has to happen for everyone to see that. And I'm tired of that because that means I have to keep going through up shit. And I don't want to keep doing that. I need you to understand me without us having some collective trauma that makes you think I was the most logical and level-headed in the traumatic situation that our group collectively experienced. Like, this has happened so many times. Like, it needs to be some crazy psycho situation for anyone to leave that and being like, damn, I understand you now. But it's always like something incredibly traumatic or incredibly bad or incredibly stressful or incredibly high stakes for people to like come around to the personality type that were like originally like more aloof by it. It's like I have to go through some crazy stuff. Like the time I say my piece, it's not valued. And then it's a crisis and everyone else's opinion had been weighed before that led to the crisis. Then they listen to you, or then they consider you, or then they like, you know, it's just, I'm not the cleanup team. Off. That's what I'm saying. But I feel that way sometimes. Not to like to my own horn, but I literally feel that way. It's like I need to trauma bond with people despite the fact that I don't leave the situation really that traumatic or that bonded with the person. It's just like the trauma creates the understanding or something. Maybe it's because I've been through a lot of traumatic stuff. So like whenever some new stuff pops up, I'm normally more chill than everyone else. Because I'm like, I had this happen 3 years ago in some different font variation. But either way, it's like, damn. But I do appreciate people that when they're in this scenario, they're like, yeah, you did say that 3 months ago and you were right. I'm like, yeah, thank you. I feel like I'm surrounded by idiots. Is that normal for an architect? Yo, I ain't trying to say I agree with this, but I low-key do. Okay, like, I just think, well, I don't think people are dumb. I just think a lot of people are very emotionally driven in a way that like hinders the living out of them. Like, you know what I'm saying? The most common phrase is, are you dumb? I do say, are you dumb a lot. But like, sometimes I'm like, yo, are you dumb? Like, come on now. I think it's only to perceive people as idiots when they cannot see the same things you clearly see logically, but not everyone has the desire for objectivity and logic. Some want to be satisfied. Yeah, no, this person's like, yeah, they're right though.